All right, let's turn now to CTV's Scott Hurst. So, Scott, let's bring our viewers up to speed this morning. The storm has been downgraded to a Category 4. I don't know how much attention we should pay to that because it is still a monster of a hurricane.
Marcia, downgraded slightly, but still expected to grow in size. And the warning from officials from local to municipal to state to federal is that this will likely affect the entire state in some form. Of course, the Gulf Coast will bear the brunt of it, but it's still expected to be hurricane strength, at least a Category 1 as it moves east to west across Florida and then exits on the Atlantic. We've heard the warnings now for days. This could be a life or death situation, catastrophic damage. We're hearing from officials, don't gamble with your life or your loved ones. Leave before it's too late. But you showed the video of the traffic trying to get out, trying to find somewhere safe. Traffic has been a nightmare for many people trying to get out. Roads have been clogged as residents are trying to heed the warnings to evacuate the region, but also the search for gasoline getting more difficult as many stations have been running dry as people trying to get out have been filling up on fuel. People trying to stay as well, fueling up on extra fuel potentially for generators if and when a lot of places will lose power. And depends on how long they might lose power, because of course it takes a while for crews to get into areas to restore power, particularly as we've heard from this storm in the wake of Hurricane Helene. There is such a concern about all the damage from the storm 2 weeks ago and all the debris that could be around, not just potentially turning into dangerous projectiles, but all that extra debris now potentially blocking access for crews in the wake of the storm, trying to clean up, trying to restore power. So it is quite a concern for residents, quite a concern for officials from the local level all the way up to the federal level as well, Marcia.
Yeah, and many Floridians saying this one really feels different, and they are heeding the advice and the warnings, some of them very blunt from officials, that if you stay behind, you will die, Scott. And there was that line from one official saying, put magic marker on your arm to say with your name on it. So if you do stay behind and you need to be identified at some point, it will help authorities. That's how serious this is.
And for us, thousands of kilometers away, these warnings seem incredibly dire, but potentially they are because of the threat from this storm. A Category 4, as we mentioned, downgraded from a Category 5, but still expected to grow in size. And now people trying to get out as well are running out of options, running out of time. Multiple airports have been closed, so that's affecting the ability to get in and get out. We've seen airports from flights from Canada canceled trying to get in and out of Florida. Tampa Bay's airport has been shut down. Sarasota's airport shut down. And just this morning, Orlando's airport, Florida's busiest, one of the top 10 busiest airports in the country, also shut down because of the storm. Major attractions and theme parks shut down as well. And so this is quite concerning for officials as we're expecting now landfall within hours. Later tonight is when this is expected to make landfall. But Marcia, it's already starting to affect some parts of the coast. Some of its bands are already starting to impact parts of the coast. So that is the warning right now. Time is running out to shore up your home, shore up your business, and also time is running out to get out of the region.
All right, Scott Hurst for us. Scott, please keep us posted as we continue to follow this major hurricane.